Hi everybody, I'm Elly Richardson, and today I'm going to be pretty much following along to one of Mcnulty's stretching tutorials, but kind of like with like a twist, because I'm going to be attempting her stretching routine, the one with the resistance band, and I don't have a resistance band that long that would work. So therefore, I'm going to use something else that I do have. I keep using my hands. A stretching strap, and it's like, I can kind of show you what it does in a couple clips. I'll put them over there. But, so I'm going to be using that, and I'm going to like see if I can actually do the stretches like that, because honestly, those stretching straps that, like the stretching strap that she used in the video was like $20, and I got mine for like maybe 12 or something. So, and if mine does like some of the things that hers can, even though it isn't done with the resistance, I think it actually might be like a kind of like life hack, because unless you're going to be doing her resistance band stretching routine every day, I want to see if it would work to not use a resistance band and use something else. But first I need to get my hair out of my face, so I can do that quickly. Okay, so this took me like a minute and 40 seconds, so not that long, but not that short either. Okay, so I'm going to show you like the stretching strap thing I'm talking about right now. Okay, so this is the stretching strap I was talking about. It is meant to be used for stretching, and pretty much it's about the length of my wingspan when it's folded in half, and my height is 5'7" if that helps. Sorry, there's ringing in the background. But this does have like kind of like loops stitched throughout it, so you're able to like loop your hands through or feet through to help you stretch. And it's like all the way throughout it. Also, you're able to like use this to like help it go over the door. The sponge part goes on the other side of the door, and then these rings are so you can like loop it through. And then this thing is just for like more comfort if like you were doing something. I don't know. It's hard to explain, but hopefully that made sense. I don't know if it did. Sorry, I just almost fell. So I'm going to see if this works like the resistance band that she used would, because I don't have a resistance band and they're like $20, so I'm good with this unless I need one, because that's the only reason I would use it, for like stretching, maybe working out, but I don't do that as much. So anyways, I'm going to see if this works, like I said like a million times. So let's watch the video. Okay, so this is the angle I'm going to try, even though it's not that great. Maybe I'll try to get a different angle. Let's see if I can. Okay, so I don't know if this angle is much better. I have my stretching strap right there. You still can't see my head, but I'm going to try to like make it so you can see this, and I'm going to just show you kind of what she did in the video, and then I'm going to try it with my stretching strap.
First, grab onto both ends of the band to do 10 arm circles. If you can't rotate your arms in a full circle.
Okay, so this I will definitely have to change my camera angle, but I will just do that right now. So in hers, it is like definitely shorter than mine, because I could easily just like throw this over my head. So I'm gonna try to do it at like a quarter of the length of mine. See, this is like about the length of hers. Now I'll just fix this, because this is gonna bother me if it's not like folded nicely. Okay, so I folded it normally, well, not necessarily normally, but I folded it so it's neater, so it didn't bother me. And now I'm just gonna try to do the arm circles. My elbow's like cracked. I really don't do this very much, so that's as far as I can go, really, unless I like bend my arms, but then it's not like a stretch. So I think I'm just gonna push them back as far as possible, and I keep cracking my elbows. It feels so weird. But I'm gonna try to fold it into thirds and see if that helps. Okay, so here it is in thirds, and I'm gonna see if I'm able to do it here because this is definitely longer than the other one. So I'm gonna see if it works. So I am able to do this really without any problems, so I'm just gonna do this a couple of times with her video. So now I'm gonna change the camera angle back again and see if I can get a good angle for the next one. So I'll just let you watch how she does it.
Next, place the band around both of your feet, and we're going to do leg lifts into as far of a split as you can. I'm going to be showing beginner modifications to each stretch, so don't worry, even if you're not flexible at all to begin with, you can still follow along and improve with this routine.
Okay, so I'm gonna modify this. I'm just going to loop it onto kind of my top leg and kind of like pull it forwards, if that makes sense. I'll try to show you how I'm gonna do it. But yeah, so I'm just gonna like use one of the loops. As you can see, there is loops. This is one on the end because that'll be the easiest. And I'm gonna start with my bad leg because that makes the most sense to me. I'm just going to kind of like pull it over my head and like kind of do what she's doing, but like since it's not a resistance band, I can't like do the exact same thing. So yeah, I'm just going to, you can't even see my top leg if I do that, so I'm going to try to get a different angle.
Stay in the same position and grab onto your band to try to pull your leg into an even deeper split, but stop once you feel a stretch.
So she's able to go that far. I don't know if you can see very well. Hopefully you can see. There's a modification too. Yeah. Hopefully you can see that, but I'm going to try to do somewhere in between because I know I can definitely go like farther than that, but like definitely not all the way to there. So let's just try to do that quickly. And I don't know if she's holding it. I think she's just holding it. So that's what I'm going to try to do. Keep in mind this is my bad leg, so it's not going to be that great. I have to get it over my shoulder and keep it on my foot. Wait. Gotta move out further. Okay, that is as far as I can really go. That is still not a great angle. I'm gonna see if I can get a better one. Okay, I don't even know if you can see the floor. You probably cannot. But I'm gonna try to do it with my good leg now because she's probably gonna say switch to your good leg, and even if she doesn't, I need to stretch out my good leg too. Okay, so I'm just gonna kind of do the same thing, kind of, but try to make it go as far as I can. I'm gonna try putting this over my opposite shoulder to see if that helps. Okay. I can get it straight up, but can I pull it any further? Okay, that was all I can do. I don't even know what it looked like or if it even worked at all. So I'm gonna try to do the next one and get a different angle because I don't know if that angle is gonna work for all of them. This angle is gonna work for all of them.
Down with the band looped around one foot and then wrap it around your body to loop into the other foot.
So we're just gonna see what she does first, and then we're gonna try it.
And then straighten out your legs to go into a pike stretch. Since the band is looped around your back in this one, it's helping to push your chest closer to the ground, so you should be feeling a deep...
Okay, so pretty much this is just like a pike sit. So I'm just gonna loop this around this foot, and then I'm just gonna kind of loop it around my back, and then I'm going to just like pull it. If you like put your hands out in front, it might like not work and it might slide off. So like put your hands like backwards or to the sides, and that might help a little bit. But I guess this does work. It does kind of help you pull like further, especially if you were using the resistance band, though I do think this does work. Okay, so this is if kind of you were like less flexible. I don't know how far you'd be honestly, but assuming you were here. Okay, so I guess I have to like make it slide up, or else it will just slide on its own. Okay, how do I get to this one? Should I try this one? Okay, this does work. Oh, now I have to slide it in. Okay, this works. Flexing my feet. That is a good stretch. Okay. So, just gonna leave that there.
Keeping the band wrapped around you, lay down on your back. Once you're laying on your back, let your legs sink as close to the ground as they can using the resistance of the band.
Wait, I might be able to turn my brightness down. That might help. Yes, I think it might help. Yeah, that definitely helps.
This is a great hip stretch to do, especially if you're working towards your middle spine.
Okay, so I cannot go that far down, but I'm definitely not there because I do stretch my hips every day. So I'm just gonna go down as far as I can and try to do the same thing that I just did, kind of, but like without, like kind of hers, but like without the resistance band. Oh wait, this might be working. Wait, this might actually work without the resistance band. Okay. Make it so you can see me better. Okay, wait. Extend that one out. This is actually kind of working. Like, this is as far as I can go. But like, it works. It isn't the most convenient thing ever, but it doesn't like not work. I mean, it might be easier in some other cases, but I think it would work, like, even if you were like less flexible. So that one does work. So if you do need to stretch your hips, this thing will work for that.
Sit back up and then go into a seated straddle. And in this, we're going to start by reaching to the left.
Okay, so I just need to make sure that you're going to just do the left, middle, and right sides, and then
You can now go into a lunge, unlooping the band from the front leg. Once you're in your lunge, reach overhead, grabbing onto the band to help pull in your back leg to feel a deep quad stretch.
so this is like my form of lunge, and I sometimes do bend in my back leg. I don't really know if this would help because I can literally do the same thing with my hand. Like this, it's a nice stretch, but like, so I don't really see the point of the band in this stretch. I mean, it would definitely work, but I kind of don't really see the point of it. I guess it would make it so you could like lean down and do it, and I think that's like the next stretch. But yeah, I guess it does help a little bit, but like I feel like I could just do that with my hand if it like mattered that much. So this one I guess does work, but let's do it on the other side quickly. right leg, and then, wait, gotta get it on first and then stretch it over. It's hard to balance like this to like get it on. Okay, so this does work. I just don't know if it's worth it to like get a band if you're doing like this stretch. I mean, you could definitely do it, and it might make some things easier. Like if you're doing this and like leaning back to get a back stretch, that might work, but sorry, but I feel like this stretch is like just fine using your hand to like bring your leg in, but I mean, I guess it does work. Sorry, I'm kind of just rambling about how it's not necessary, but...
For the last stretch, lay on your stomach and then bend your legs so that you can loop the band around both ankles. Once the band is secure, reach overhead to grab onto it with both hands, and then pull the band forward to lift up your legs and feel a stretch in your back. To make this harder, you can reach your hands further up the band, or if you need to make it easier.
Okay, again, I am somewhere in between there and there, but not the point of this video. So for mine, I am able to use the loops to like put my feet through, and then that might be easier than what she's doing, but I'm just gonna put my feet through the loops and then put my feet behind me so I can do this, and I haven't stretched my back either, so yeah, but gotta land my stomach now, right? Is that the next part? Okay, so now I just pull my legs over my head. Okay, I can't do it like that. Gotta. Just dropped a piece of hair on my face. Okay, that's not nice. It feels like a stretch. Wait, I'm gonna stretch my back a little bit normally first before I do this, or else it'll hurt. Okay, so I'm gonna try this one time because my back does this weird thing where, like, if I don't stretch my back before I do something like that, for example, with it, it will hurt my back for the day. The next day it's fine, just for the day it'll hurt, and I have gymnastics, so I didn't want it to, like, hurt for that. So, yeah. And it only hurts when I do, like, back flexibility things, if I do that. So, yeah, I'm just gonna, this is not working very well. The thing is, it's putting, like, all the pressure on my, like, stomach, kind of, and that's not, like, very pleasant. I don't know how she does it, but... unless I, like, did, like, a chest stand, but... Ow. Okay, I can't do that, putting all the pressure on my stomach, really. I don't know how some people do that. Yeah. Okay, my back isn't hurting, but... I mean, I guess it does work, but I feel like it'd be better just, like, to do a seal stretch and, like, lean back with these. Use these over your head and, like, go downward like that. I feel like that would be easier, wouldn't it? But I guess that does work. It's just, for me, it's just uncomfortable in that position because it puts all the pressure on my stomach. And I just ate, so I have a full stomach, so it feels very weird. So yeah, overall, is the stretching been worth it? Maybe. I don't know if I'd pay $20 for it because, like, I don't have a job, so I don't, like, earn money or anything, so I don't know if I'd be able to pay for it. But, I mean, the color of her band was like really pretty, honestly. I like bright pinks and stuff like that. So, I mean, I guess if you'd use it every day, then it's worth it. It definitely would help with like some of the stretches, like especially like that hip stretch. It definitely, mine even worked. Honestly, would I prefer one over the other? I don't know. I kind of liked mine because I was just able to do anything I wanted pretty much with it. Like the pike stretch did work and the hip stretch did work and the back stretch did work, even though the back stretch was a little bit uncomfortable just like to do it in general for me. But yeah, so those three worked, and then the other ones were they probably could work. It just like I didn't really know how to do them, and like when I do like my like the first one, like with my kind of leg up in the air, it just like it's at a weird point where like it won't go forward anymore, and like I can just lift it to its limits kind of, so I wouldn't be able to pull it anymore. So I feel like it was kind of hard to like actually do anything about it. But this has been a long video, so hopefully I can edit parts out of it and make it less long. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed, and overall I think I would either get both or just the one I have, because the resistance bands, like unless you're gonna like do like workouts and stuff with them, I feel like it would be better to have like a stretch band if you were like a stretching, I don't even know what I called it before. That thing, the thing I have. I think it's more worth it to have this, in my opinion, because like a resistance band is more for like working out and stuff. It does help like give you resistance like doing things, but I could do most of those with this thing, so I feel like this is more worth it. Plus you're able to do other things like hang it on the door and stuff. So yeah, I definitely like that about it. But anyways, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed, and if you did, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps my channel out, and it just like makes me so happy to see a new subscriber or someone that liked my video. So anyways, see you next time. Bye!